Hello, my fellow pounder pounders. I am joined here today by my girlfriend.
Hello. I'm not beautiful this morning
No,
because I'm late.
no, well, just, there were a few adjectives and I just decided to use none of them.
Ah, well, I have a lot to do this morning. I was doing the best I could.
It's never good enough.
You're an ass.
We're going to be looking at Catherine again, because honestly, this is such a unique and fascinating game. And it's got this real fun, just drama vibe. There's lots of drama, but you don't feel as mad at the character
Mm,
because he wakes up and has no recollection of
mm,
doing anything bad. Like you don't know if it's supernatural, and
yeah.
you don't know if it's just because he drank too much, which because the game's so like crazy. Um, I don't know. This game's just so much fun. I'm just having a ball.
Oh, that's good.
Um,
There's besides lots of drama, there's lots of hair too. Did you notice?
yeah, yeah. Everybody does have really awesome hairdos.
This is like a bad dream, huh?
Well, that's the
Oh
point.
my God.
Yeah, that's what the entire game is you fall asleep and then you conquer your dreams essentially. I'm just giving more because what I really want to do each week is give you a flavor of the video game. And a video game as large and as unique and as crazy as this, I really thought we needed at least 2 weeks to understand what was going on here.
Right.
So I edited like a supercut kind of just oh, and this right here, it's going to be talking about new blocks. So every single night there will probably be some variation or some new blocks for at least
Mm-hmm.
the first few nights, and there's always like a theme if I remember correctly. This game is, I haven't played it in at least 6 years, but there's always like a theme. And in one of the later episodes, the theme is the torture chamber.
Oh.
Torture chamber. Now, I decided to edit a lot of this so that I could show you more game. At first, I was going to show you me doing the puzzle, but it didn't really fit anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's so much content in this game, I really wanted to show you more of the flavor.
Right.
So, I just skipped ahead, even though it like killed me a little bit.
Yeah, I know.
Because I just really love the puzzle mechanic here.
I think he should quit drinking.
Yeah.
Look like a sheep? You're the sheep. Everybody here's a sheep but me. I recognize that voice. Who are you? Where the hell is this place? Wish I knew. One thing's for certain, though. If we don't run, we're going to be killed. Killed?
Gee.
If you see this place once, it's all over. You'll keep coming back every night.
Oh my
Night?
God.
You're kidding me. We all have the same fate here. If you don't want to die, you've got to climb.
So if I climb, I'll be saved?
There's no guarantee. But take a look at that. See that bell? It's like a church or something.
A church?
If we can reach the top, there may be a way to escape.
So there is a way.
Like I said, there's no guarantee. But we've got to believe. It keeps us sane. Those who panic die first.
Quit with all the
Jeez.
dying stuff. I'll do whatever you say. Just help me.
Look, from here on out, I'm afraid you're on your own. I'm going now.
No.
I do really like
You heard
how
Jill. Hey!
you're given just enough, like, there is a point to climbing.
Right.
It's not just to
Right.
waste your time, and I do like the similarities between, like, your blocks in life, that they've made that comparison once or
Oh,
twice.
roadblocks,
Yeah,
like
exactly.
challenges,
Yeah, so,
mountains to climb.
yeah, just a personification,
No, I
really.
like that. I wasn't thinking of it like that. That's
That's what I'm
that's
saying.
kind of cool. I didn't
They
really.
they could never really do like number two of this game, and after every level, you come to these platforms with the other sheep, but they're not really sheep. They're all people. They look like a sheep to you. You look like a sheep to them, and they've all got their own personalities,
Mm,
and you actually meet a lot of them on your way, um, on your travels at the bar.
yeah.
Um, so yeah, I'm just having a fun time, and I actually really like talking to all the other people. It's really
Mm-hmm.
interesting. There's actually a ton of content. I think one of the things that I wanted to show you, it's like 30 minutes long of just a pure movie, just pure talking,
Mm-hmm.
pure animation. And I mean, that's a ton of content for a game,
Right.
especially to ask the audience to sit there and watch this. It's very cool to me. Anyway, oh, so what do you think of this?
Well, I never really thought about it so deeply before, but when you said that, I was like, recurring dreams. Sometimes when you're going through something or you're kind of stuck in life, you have like recurring dreams, and you're always like, those dreams where you're trapped and you can't
Yeah,
get out. Um, and so, like, I didn't really think of it like I didn't think of it like that. And then the blocks and the challenges, it's like roadblocks and getting through something. It's just it's kind of, I
it's
mean,
a genius game.
yeah, it's a game, but like honestly, it's kind of, and like kind of the sheep, you counting sheep or trying to sleep. That's funny that it would take that image. It's just very,
Isn't
and
it?
that the
Yeah.
bar is called the stray sheep. It's just kind of funny.
So every single time at the end of these levels, you go into this confession booth and you're asked a question by this creepy guy on the other side.
This is the world of nightmares. I guess you could call me its supervisor. I sense a force of change rising up. What exactly happened in the other world? I guess it doesn't matter. You lambs are all destined to die here anyway.
What? Are you ridiculous?
But before I kill you, I want to determine the value of your life. So you'll have to answer some questions.
Question 1. What expectations do you have for your significant other? Pull the rope with the answer that best matches your truth.
So what would you choose?
Personality.
Yeah, I agree.
Well, I want both, but I have both. Um, but like, yeah, of course.
Doing all this? I told you. I'm
Some
just
days
the
I only get
supervisor.
good looks.
Someone else brought you here. It's
Some days you have
someone
both,
you
but
know.
very few.
You never know what people are
Oh,
after.
that's not nice.
To learn the truth, you must survive. Then you can think about what's going on here.
I'm a
Let's head to the
delight.
next trial.
Adjust to the delightfulness.
So, as you can see, it's just like the transitional area from one
Hmm.
level to the next. And it gives you these little questions to kind of go back to the theme of the
Hmm.
game and go back to everything that's happening. And it does this really cool thing where it gives you what everybody else answered. So these are the survey results from what
Oh.
everybody chose. So
Oh, so seriously, like what people have actually done in the game.
yeah, yeah. So if
Oh, I
you're
like
online,
that.
it'll give you what everybody online has said, but if you're not online, it'll give you a survey that they filled out.
Oh, that's so cool. Oh, I like that. I like kind of tying in some real life and very cool. I'm a big fan of this.
It's you.
Yeah, isn't this just
Looks
so
like you're still
cool?
alive. Is that you? You're safe too. Barely. Still. How many people died trying to come here?
People? I don't...
Listen. Here, you see everybody else as sheep, but all these sheep, they're really human. There's got to be some reason why we were all brought here.
What reason could there be? Why do we have to suffer like this?
Who knows? But I do have an idea.
An idea?
Let's stop the speculation. It's just going to confuse us more. You should think of what to do next. I'm hearing rumors of something big coming soon. You be careful now.
Something big?
Still, you're really getting the hang of things. There's nothing more I can teach you.
Can't be true. Come on, you gotta have something you can tell me.
If we're lucky, we'll meet again.
Hey, wait! Great.
Why didn't you tell him what his big idea was?
So yeah, also the sheep here, to really emphasize why this is a good game, it's because, and nothing's pointless in it. You know, like how some
Right.
things work and some things don't. Even if you're not interested in the landing here, hold on. Even if you're not interested in like talking to people and
Right.
like figuring out more about the story, it gives you tips to help you out in the game, in the puzzles. So there's always like a real reason. Like even drinking in the bar actually increases your speed in the dream.
Oh, really? So that's a good thing. So what you're saying is it's a good thing to drink
Yes.
because I'm taking a lot of lessons from this game. And
So,
does life begin or end with marriage?
what do you think?
Oh, he's not sure.
I'm
You're
not.
gonna say life begins.
What are you gonna say though?
No comment. Was there a no comment rope?
No, no. That's the cool thing is it really gives you tough choices.
Mhm.
And honestly, I was kind of like wondering, especially if am I supposed to say what I think the character's going through or what I'm going through?
Oh.
And that's kind of what I was curious about. Well, you know, because I feel like to Vincent, he does feel like life will end, but it's only a perspective. You know, like, and to me, it's just your current state of mind. So, like, I'd say life can begin because everything can be a beginning if we think about it that way.
Right.
Whereas if you say anything's an ending, everything's going to be awful.
Yes, yes. Um, so I think you kind of have to play like how you feel because you can't really
Exactly.
speculate how he feels. So you're sort of you're driving, so you kind of have to.
And
Well, let's see.
everybody's.
Oh, look at all these little rays of sunshine. Jeez.
So this is this really fun boss fight. Every single night, I think, you get like this big boss fight that you have to go against. Um, so if I was going to show you any puzzle, I thought maybe a boss fight would be the one to show you guys.
Hmm.
But yeah, this isn't this just such a fun thing, and the boss fight, the boss music really makes it cool. I don't know. So while this goes in the background, uh, is there anything else you'd like to say about the game?
Yeah, no, I totally love the sort of new perspective you kind of led me into. I really like that. Like, wow. Like, I literally saw this for exactly what it was, just a puzzle game, like. And it's like, but when you're dealing with the sheep, the recurring nightmares, resolving issues in your life. I mean, like, maybe I'm looking a little too much into it, but it's kind of like a cool, it's not just like a puzzle thing. There's really more to it. Oh, that was creepy. Ugh, gross.
Yeah, so that's why I said it's like a boss fight.
Yeah, it's really creepy.
Um, yeah, that's why I really wanted a second Catherine. That's why I wanted a
Yeah,
Catherine too, because nobody else does it like this game.
right.
So, and here's the super cut, just kind of just, I wanted to show me doing the puzzles perfectly rather than me struggling with them again.
Right.
I just want to be clear. Before I said that normally I only die 3 or 4 times.
Hmm.
That's 100% true. But I hit the retry button over and over again until I do it perfectly.
Right.
So my 3 or 4 times, Anyway, so I recently bought a bidet,
Oh my
and I
God.
thought now would be the perfect time to talk about it because what other chance am I going to talk? Oh, do you recognize what the boss has in her hand though?
A fork.
A fork. And who had a fork earlier in the game?
Oh, I don't remember.
Your girlfriend Catherine. So
Oh.
really, the boss is always going to be who you had a problem with in the real
Oh my
world.
gosh. This is deep.
It is. It
It
is.
really is.
So remember, you were eating lunch with your girlfriend, and
Yes.
that's what it is.
Oh
Isn't
my
that
God.
cool?
So funny. So just resolving all your
Yeah.
issues and stuff.
So I am so excited about my added-on bidet, and I thought, what better game to talk about? Because this game's a little bit of a potty game, kind of, as close as we're gonna
I
get.
mean, there's really no way to segue into a bidet. So, good try.
All right.
So
So
let's just say you are the only person in this household who's excited about your recent
okay,
purchase.
that's not nice. Okay, lots of people would be excited
Well,
if they were smart.
I am not,
This is
but
gonna be this is gonna revolutionize the way that we live.
well, I do like your reasoning is well, it's not your complete reason, but your reasoning is to reduce waste. That's very nice.
Yes.
Because we do strive to be vegan, minimalist, not waste, live simply, we strive. That's the key word. So I do like that aspect. I just, I'm just a clean freak, and as far as, I don't know, like how I feel about some type of like apparatus
It's gonna be awesome.
on the toilet.
It's gonna be awesome. Anyway, I was gonna read some reviews real quick. But sadly, we're going to just watch
I have
this
something
next lengthy
special
little
to
bit of
show
a
you
movie.
tonight. Think back to long ago. Back to a time when you felt happy.
Sorry about today. I don't usually burn the bacon like that.
It's alright, I don't mind it a little crispy. I can tell something's going on with you. You working too hard?
No, I'm fine. You've been gaining weight, haven't you? Can't forget to eat your veggies.
Well, I put ketchup on almost everything.
That doesn't count.
You know what?
Hey!
Maybe a little workout will burn out those extra calories.
What do you think? Fond memories, huh? You should think long and hard about what you have to lose. Let's do this again tomorrow. If you can survive, that is.
Marriage is just a tradition, right? Seriously, who wants to be tied down? As long as two people are together, it's okay, right? It's supposed to be free, don't you think?
Kinda surprising. You know how it is with most girls. As soon as they're adults, all they can think about is tying the knot, right? But there are girls like you out there. Never knew.
Oh, it's not that strange, is it? Men aren't the only ones who fear being chained down.
I'll remember that.
Thank goodness.
Huh?
We think alike.
Whoa!
What is it?
Well,
What is it?
whoa! You all right?
Yeah, thank you. You're so kind.
I was, sorry. Well, I have to work tomorrow, so I need to get home. Oh, I had fun tonight. Oh,
You must like what you see.
I'm not staring.
You're a bad liar. You taste like smoke, but I don't mind.
You don't say. Holy shit. Oh man, this is not good. Well, hooking up after we just met. Jeez, what the hell am I saying?
Is this gonna be a problem?
So, okay, I cheated on Catherine. This is bad. This is really, really bad. But I didn't make a move. She forced herself on me. Oh, fuck, man. I drank way too much.
Would you mind not staring at me like that? It's kind of creepy.
Sorry.
Listen, I don't want you to get the wrong idea, okay? I don't just sleep around. I came here because I like you.
No. No.
So, how do you feel about me?
Huh? Oh. Wow, I can't quite explain it. I feel odd. You see, this is my first time. Oh, wow, I can't believe it. And I am really screwing this up right now.
So then, it was love at first sight? Have to work, right?
Work? I guess?
Sorry, I gotta go now. I have a dentist appointment now.
Dentist?
Yeah, dentists get angry if you're late, too. Oh, I wanted to stay with you a little longer. I guess they'll have to wait until next time. Okay, see you soon.
Hey, wait! I'm actually dating someone already. This is a mistake. A mistake. It's gotta be a mistake.
Ah, you know what? It just hit me. You know how they say every guy has 3 hot streaks with the ladies in his life? This is your 3rd.
Hot streaks? When the hell were the other 2?
When we were kids, you're the most popular with the girls.
I don't remember that.
The second time you were in the zone was when you started dating Catherine. Although, that's over if she finds out about this.
Crap, man. She's probably gonna kill me.
That's what you're all scared about. As long as she doesn't find out, you're safe, right? Just act like it never happened.
Not like you. I can't just ignore this.
Well then, why not switch it up? That way you won't hear any more marriage talk, right? All that stuff about soulmates and eternal love is bullshit. Married life sucks, man. You really want to go through the same shit I have?
I'm not like you. I don't want to sleep around. I just want life to stay the same. What am I gonna do? I didn't mean for any of this to happen.
If you're gonna whine, you shouldn't have done it, dumbass.
Well, no shit. I wish I could just live all carefree like you.
Don't you realize there's nothing you can do, you schmuck? No matter how good you are to a woman, you never know if she'll stab you in the back. Well, if you're gonna ditch the new girl, hook me up. She's cute, right? You got a picture of her?
Nice. No, I don't have her pic. She's not your type anyway.
Come on, how do you know that?
Because she's my type. Oh. Damn it, I am so fucked.
Hey, have you heard the rumor about the dream where you're falling?
Huh? Who cares?
Come on, if you fall and die in the dream, you'll die in real life. My friend's boyfriend almost died. Isn't that scary?
Huh? How do you know? Were you able to see his dream?
Hey, you alright, man? You don't look so hot.
I guess I didn't really get much sleep last night.
Obviously. Anyway, you're way too freaked out over a one-night stand. Hey, you paying attention? Listen, man.
I never saw the girl.
Oh, really? I figured one of you guys told her to sit with me.
If this girl was cute, you'd definitely remember.
You know, I gotta say, because of you jerks, I never get a chance to date anyone.
If I was a ladies' man, I wouldn't be here every night with you guys. Anyway, you dig the older chicks, don't you?
Yeah, I want a woman who's, mature, stern, and has a nice pair of heels.
Whoa, man. You're like that creepy guy in horror movies who tries too hard to be noticed.
Shut up! I'm not like that! What's wrong with, having some adult fun with someone older than I am?
So, did I hear someone call for me?
Oh, hey, Erica!
I've got a nice pair of stiletto heels I know how to use.
Whoa, Erica.
Okay, enough of that. So have you guys heard about the woman's wrath? They say it targets cheating men and kills them. Or not.
Which is it?
Wait, what? What exactly is this woman's wrath?
Oh, you don't need to worry about it. You only care about your girl, Vincent.
Oh, what are you talking about? This guy totally needs to know.
Cheating is pathetic.
I agree with Toby. Pathetic.
What are you calling pathetic? Shut up and eat your peanuts.
My eye!
Huh? What? You're cheating. Weren't you talking about marriage?
Why don't you say it louder? Seriously, stop yelling about cheating and shit. I think someone on Mars didn't quite hear you.
Oh, that's low, Vincent. Lowest of the low.
Don't call me that. Now you know. Just leave me alone.
Well, come on, tell me about this girl.
Oh, God.
Apparently, she's Destiny level cute.
Cut that shit out.
Are you kidding? Finding your soulmate is awesome. I'm totally jealous.
You jackasses better not mention this to anyone outside the bar. I am serious.
Dude, we know the drill.
Say, have you heard? It seems that Boss was a bit of a player back in the day and broke more than his share of hearts. You see how he's wearing those tacky sunglasses indoors? They say he's using those to hide his face.
Yeah, right.
You're in hot water yourself, right? Maybe you should invest in some shades.
Shut up. I'm done fooling around.
Oh, by the way, Rin's gonna play the piano here, starting today.
Okay. Hello? Do you know where you are? Okay, never mind that. How about a name?
Rin.
Rin? That's a nice name.
Who is that, though?
was that?
Amateur hour.
Oh, don't say that. Rin's working really hard. Vincent, what did you think of my performance?
Oh, it was, great. Yeah, it was great. Really, unique.
Thank you so much. I was hoping to play a little better than that, but
Don't worry about it. No one gets things perfect the first time around.
I guess you're right. I'll have to keep practicing.
Yeah, if the bar doesn't go out of business by then. God!
Well, I'll see you later.
See ya.
Well, nobody's perfect. I mean, if she's that cute, who cares, right?
What's up with you anyway? Saving some cute girl from a stalker in the streets? Sounds like a daytime soap opera. That stuff doesn't really happen.
Well, it did, so give it a rest.
Does that girl really have amnesia?
Erica, you took her to the doctor, right? Did they find anything?
Not really. They think it's only temporary. But it must be hard when the only thing you remember is wanting to play piano.
Hey, so are you two really neighbors now?
Yeah, last guy just happened to move out.
You better keep your hands off her.
Oh, shut up. It's not like that. I'm an old man over here. But you guys really came through for us.
You know it. Having Rin work here was a great idea, huh? We have you guys and even a police officer as customers.
Not to mention, public spaces are a lot safer if she's really being stalked by someone.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know
I
that.
like this. No, this is awesome. Okay.
The first time this is off Amazon. It's called Like a Sharpshooter. The first time I used this was a test run. I lowered my britches, sat down, pulled the handle, and yowza. Jesus Christ. It was like a sharpshooter took aim at my starfish with an icy blast of nope. I actually let out a yelp my husband heard from the kitchen and started laughing because he knew what I was doing. After that, I was much more careful. I turned it on hot/cleanse so all the water ran down the bowl instead of aiming at me. Waited a moment, then very gently, so gently, pulled the lever back between hot and cold until I felt a warm trickle. With a little more pressure, I had a soothing warm jet. This is like a 3-paragraph review. With a little more pressure, I had a soothing warm jet that, if anything, was almost too accurate.
Oh my God.
It was
I'm
aimed
frightened. I'm like
with
frightened.
dead-eye determination right at my bumhole. I shifted my
What
weight
the
a little bit.
hell? Okay. I'm really like, is this a cult? Is it like a bidet cult I'm not aware of? Because
That's so funny. Listen, she comments on that.
I've already discussed bidets more than I ever wanted to in my entire
The
life.
following day, I finally got to use it for real. This is when I
Jesus.
became convinced of its awesomeness.
Oh my God, get away.
Employing the same trick as before, I warmed the water, pulled the lever to about halfway back for a nice, strong spray. Did a little squirming, but there was nothing but water for the toilet paper. I became an instant convert to the Church of Lux Bidet.
Oh my God.
This is gonna save us a
I
fortune.
told you it was a cult. Weird things are going
Get
to
it.
happen.
Buy it now. If you hate it, it's Amazon. Just send it back, but you have to try this. The next is called 5 Refreshingly Clean Stars.
Oh my God. These are scary people. We do not want to become this.
I agree. That was creepy and weird. 100% agree. But I'm still excited.
I know you are.
Because I love the ultimate clean.
Yeah,
And
let's not get into how much you love the ultimate.
I would literally
You're,
do a power wash
You're-
over every inch of my skin.
I know, you and your lengthy showers.
I have drank a little bit of bleach before, just because I was concerned about being clean. So it is a thing. Okay.
Okay, that's gross.
I had to. I worked at a little daycare job, and the children were so gross, which doesn't sound right.
Didn't you put hand sanitizer in your mouth? Or
I thought it was a little bit of bleach and
no,
hand
no, I think
sanitizer.
bleach would have killed you.
I think it was a little bit of
No,
bleach. I thought.
I don't know. I think
No, 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 babe. Honestly,
I think it was hand sanitizer,
that wouldn't
but
be the first time I did the hand
oh
sanitizer
my
thing. Then
God.
I've done the hand sanitizer thing twice
I'd rather
because
take my chances on germs than to poison myself with
I'd
chemicals.
rather poison myself a little
Oh
bit.
my God, how
But
bad.
listen, I really love some of those kids at daycare. But some of the kids would come in and nobody would care for them as well as I could, and I just felt so bad for them. And they were just came in, and they were really gross. So I'm not making it better, am
Nope.
I?
They're kids. They really weren't that gross, but kids have runny nose, dirty
No, no, no,
fingers,
no.
and poop themselves. So
No,
they're,
their parents didn't clean them as much as I would have, or like make
well,
sure.
you can't sanitize
I wouldn't
children.
have
There's
said
not like
no. I
a
wouldn't have.
sanitizing chamber you can put the babies
I wouldn't. I wouldn't have sanitized the children.
Yes, you would.
I only do that to
Don't
me.
lie.
I'm not crazy about the children. I only do that crazy stuff for me. Sure. Anyway, I'm excited about our product for the both of us.
Well, I am glad you're excited for the both of us. I feel that's necessary at this moment in
I was
time.
skeptical of getting a bidet attachment. As an American, I wasn't used to them. These are all so funny. And hope you have enjoyed the silliness. Would you mind signing off?
Yeah, so we do this because we really enjoy it and we always hope other people enjoy it. And
That's the dream.
that is the dream. And I think the reason we started this and continued this is because there was a point in our lives where this really helped us. Any type of like videos, ASMR, anything like that, when we were going through stuff before we met each other, maybe whatever it is, lonely, depressed, going through something, can't quiet your mind at night. But we use this type of you know, venue, whatever you want to call it, and it helped us. So that's what we always do. We don't do this just, all about us and we're interested in games or hearing ourselves talk. It really does mean a lot, even if one person is getting something from it, hearing familiar voices, knowing that we do care. So
I
I
can.
know we're a little low on the we're building though, and I know, our videos really don't get a lot of views. I mean, that's just honest, but the truth is we're plugging away anyways because if there's even just a small group listening, it does mean something to us. So, it would be nice to have a comment, a like.
Jesus. I loved it until that part.
No,
That
but
part
it's
was way too desperate.
no, well, we are desperate. No, we're not desperate. We keep, if we were desperate, we wouldn't have kept doing it. We just like,
Yeah, yeah.
I've never really said that, but
So on that note, when I actually first heard of this game and got this game, I was in like an awful place like
mm,
7 years ago, like
mm,
really, really bad, depressed,
yeah,
didn't know anybody, had just moved here, was really isolated. My life was falling apart. All my friends were in jail, or awful stuff like that. Just lots of terrible, awful stuff. And video games really helped me. And slowly I realized ASMR really helped me. And so I couldn't agree more.
yeah. I
That
mean,
is
that's just,
100% true.
it's just the reality. So, like, every time I do this, I think of when I was like alone and, you know, kind of scared sometimes or sad or, like, or sometimes just like my mind is like a racetrack and it's just like loop, loop, loop all night. So, like, even for that, even now, I still need it. I play something every single night, before I go to bed, and I have to. I need something to distract my mind. So I'm focused on that versus my to-do lists and, every problem I've ever had in the world. And it's like it really helps me. So, I mean, I guess that's just the truth of it. It's like, so, in all honesty, it would be nice if we were, you know, helping more people, but we're just so happy to help and or just have someone enjoy it.
I agree. Thank you for listening and good night.
Thank you. Good night.